Hi everyone, it's Christine here from Christine's Stampin' Spot, and today I'm really excited to share with you this month's Paper Pumpkin. Now what Paper Pumpkin is it is a monthly subscription box from Stampin' Up! It's $19.99 a month, and there are several different payment options that you can do. You can pay by the month and cancel anytime. You can enter into a 3-month or a 6-month or a 1-year subscription as well. And with each of those, you save a little bit of money. So like with the 12-month subscription, I think you get 1 or 2 boxes free. With the 6-month subscription, you get some kind of discount, etc. It is a fantastic monthly subscription box, in my opinion. I absolutely love Paper Pumpkin. It is so much fun to do. And so I just wanted to quickly share with you this month's and also share with you a promotion that is going on. If you would like to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin between now and August 10th, you have to subscribe by the 10th of the month to get that month's box. If you subscribe by August 10th, you will get 50% off your first box. It's a huge promotion, and I will have all the details on my blog, and there will be a link to my blog in the description box of this video below. So make sure to check that out and click the Show More button down in the description box so you can see all the information that's typed there. Okay, so let's dig into this month's Paper Pumpkin. This is so cute, you guys. So what you get in this month's Paper Pumpkin is all of the supplies needed to create 4 of these adorable little baskets. The lid, or the handle rather, moves up and down. And then you also get the supplies and coordinating envelopes to create 12 little note cards. How sweet are these? This is a fruit theme with a little picnic basket. It's adorable. You have a stamp set that you get in every Paper Pumpkin box, and in your first box, as a first-time subscriber, you do get a clear block as well, which is really nice. So this is the first little set of cards that I made using the strawberries and some various sentiments, and we'll go over how to make these cards in just a moment. You also, like I said, get coordinating envelopes. So these have the little strawberries on them. How cute. And look at the other side of the envelope, the inside. How sweet is that? Oh my gosh. These would make amazing little gifts for a friend, a teacher with back to school coming up soon. You know, all different kinds of people would love this. And of course, you can have just the basket too. Here's a little basket that I made. Comes with the tissue paper as well. And you can put anything you want in the basket. You don't have to put, you know, the card set if you don't want to. Here's the next set of little cards that I want to show you, because I'm only going to make one on camera just to save some time, because it's the same general idea. These use the blueberries, and look how cute. And I just have a few different sentiments, and I've just kind of mixed it up a little bit. So there's one. This one says thank you. Another one that says enjoy, and another one that says thank you. Aren't these absolutely adorable? And then again, you get 4 of the coordinating envelopes. With these have the little blueberries on them, and then the inside coordinates with the blue as well. Super sweet. And then the final card option that you get is a little apple, and this is the one I'm going to make on camera today. So we're going to make a basket really quick, and we're going to make a little card to complete this little card set of apples. So let's go ahead and get started. And again, everything that you need to create all of the things that you just saw on the camera, plus the card we're going to create and the basket we're going to create, is included in your kit, including the adhesive. So you could honestly just take this box on the go. You could take it in the car if you're a passenger in a long car ride, maybe for a summer vacation. You could take it on a plane. You can take it watching your kids play, you know, T-ball or whatever the case may be. You can really take these on the go. Everything is included. And with every kit, of course, you get a detailed instruction sheet that explains how you would create each project. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the basket. So your parts come like this, and the instructions explain this perfectly, but I'm just going to go ahead and make one for you guys. So this is the base of your basket, and it says basket base on the, you're going to cover this up, but it says it on the little parts, so you know which pieces to grab as you're following along with the instructions. So you just kind of want to bend these at the score lines that are already there for you. Now you want to take one of these, and this is again labeled here, and it says basket handles. So grab one of these, and you're given extra. you know, so that's great too. You're given tons of extra supplies. So if you make a mistake or what have you, it is not the end of the world by any means. You have plenty of supplies left over. So now we're going to take one of these, and this is called the long brim sticker. Again, all of these pieces are labeled for you, which makes following the directions very easy to do. Okay, so now we're going to take our basket handle. We're just going to pop out the little dot there, and we're going to lay this like this. So we're just going to line the little holes up with each other. And then you are given a little package of these sweet little copper colored brads. So you just lay the brad in there and then flip it over and put the sides, their ends rather, of the brad down. Let me show you what I'm doing here. So I'm just sticking the brad down just like normal, just like you would do. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the long sides. So the basket has 4 sides. It has this long side, 2 short sides, and 1 more long side. So just pick one of the long sides, and then there are little score lines on this sticky tape, okay? So you just simply line the score line up with the end of this long side of this basket. Do the same thing over here, and then you pull up the short side, line it up, and now on that score line, you simply fold it down. So you have now connected these 2 sides of your sweet little basket. And now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you just line this up, and then at the score line, fold this sticky down like so, and you have lined up half of your basket. So we are going to do the same thing again. You're going to grab one more of the long brim stickers here. Remove the little dot there in the middle. It's just a sticker, so it pops right out. All right, and then we're done with this. You can see there we have 2 extras. So if, you know, you lose one, or you accidentally rip one, or whatever, sometimes catastrophes happen in our craft rooms, right? No worries, you have plenty. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to bring the other end of the handle around. Let me just remove the little circle there as well, and do the same thing. So line up the top of the sticker with that end of the other side of the handle. You stick your other brad through, and then just pull the ends of the brad down like so. So that's going to look like that. And then you do the same exact thing. So you bring this sticker down to the other side of your basket, line that score line up with the end of this long side of the basket, do the same thing on the other side, and now you just bring the short end up to meet, and you go like so and stick it down. And now our little basket is together. This is a little crooked. You also get to have some forgiveness in this. You can kind of stick, or you know, pull it up and stick it back down again before you kind of burnish it with your fingers. You have a little bit of wiggle room. Okay, so there's our little basket. And how cute is that? Look at the little brad there that allows your handle to move. Now, on these sides, because those long strips kind of meet there and there's a seam, so what they have also provided is what's called the short brim stickers. So you take one of these and stick it down here, and it's going to cover this whole side, which is going to get rid of that seam there. So you're not going to see where those 2 little pieces meet. Just gives it a more finished look, if that makes sense. So there is that side. No more seam, right? We're going to do the same thing on this side. And as you can see, you still have extras left over. And then we will just simply stick this one down on this side here. Okay, now our basket, construction wise anyway, is completed. Now you just kind of want to give all your little pieces a little burnishing, which I just mean by that, just kind of rub your fingers on it to get the sticky to really stick, and you're done. There's your little basket. How cute is that? I just love these. They're so cute. So we can set this aside for a moment and we can work on our last card, and then we will put everything kind of together. All right, so to create the last card, again, I already showed you the finished blueberries and strawberries. So I'm going to make one of the apple cards. So you're given, you know, your little note card card base, And it's already scored for you, so you just want to kind of fold it down. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create this little stitching along the outside of the square of the little front of the card. So what you do is, and I haven't showed you guys the stamp set yet. This is the stamp set that comes with this month's Paper Pumpkin. You get these little stamp sets in every kit, and they have stamps rather that coordinate with whatever the project may be. So we're going to use this little stitched line right here to create some stitching along the edge of the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over my Stampin' Pierce mat because these are photopolymer stamps, and I'm going to bring over my little note card. So I have my little stitched image here on an acrylic block, and so we're just going to go around this square with the stitched image. You are also provided an ink cube in every kit, at least one. Some kits contain two. It just depends on what the project is. This month has soft suede. So I find with the smaller little ink cubes, it's easier to bring the ink to the stamp than vice versa. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're simply going to peer through our acrylic block and make these little stitching lines go across the top of our image here, and then across the bottom, and then across each side. And you'll see what I mean as we go along. It's kind of hard to describe sometimes in words what I'm what I'm doing, so that's why I have the video as well, so you can see as I go along here. So we just kind of line this up. It's a clear stamp set, so you can really see through it there, and just sort of make these little stitching lines go across and down. I'm now going to just flip it and go along the bottom here, like so. I'm going to ink it up again and go along the bottom one more time. Okay, now we're going to do the sides. So I'm just going to turn it again, going to ink it up with our little Stampin' Spot, which is what we call these little mini ink pads. I think that's such a cute little name for them. And now we're just going to go up each side. So now you're probably getting a better understanding as you're seeing me do this, what I was trying to explain that we're doing. And this is really easy to do because these are photopolymer stamps. So I can see right through my block and create this little pattern. I didn't mean to go over the back there. That was just, sometimes when I get on video, I do silly things, but you kind of want to stop it if you can at the fold line. That was just me not paying attention because I'm trying to watch the camera and I'm trying to keep my head out and all that. So, but it's okay. All right, so there's our little pattern. Let me clean this stamp off really quick. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is you have a bunch of vellum that you were given in your kit. And the vellum is very pretty. It looks like this. So it's sort of a patterned vellum. I think you can see that pretty good there. So what we're going to do now is you get a whole bunch of glue dots. And this is what I mean by all of your adhesive is provided. So you're just going to peel these glue dots off and stick them on the back of the vellum. Glue dots are great for vellum because they barely show through the vellum. You can't really notice them at all. Especially patterned vellum like this, it works perfectly. So I'm just peeling these off the sticker sheet here, and then we have to peel the backings off as well. So now let's peel the backings of the glue dots off. And then this will go right on the front of our little brown card base in just a moment. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to stick this right in the middle here of our little card base. And there we go. Super cute. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to grab our apple. And you get cutout sheets like so for all the different fruits, and you'll have plenty left over so you can make other projects with these if you like. Now you would take your glue dots if you were on the go. I'm just going to grab my adhesive because it's a little bit quicker for the purposes of this video, and I'm just going to stick my little apple right in the middle of the little note card. You also get a sticker sheet of leaves that look like this. So I'm just going to peel one off, and I'm going to stick a little leaf here that's coming off the top of the apple, like that. Okay, now we're going to take some white baker's twine, which comes in the kit, and we're going to wrap it around the front of our card twice. So I'm wrapping it around twice, and then I'm leaving a little extra, and now I'm going to trim it off. Alrighty. And so now all I'm going to do is tie a little ribbon here along the left side of this cute little card base here. So let me just tie a quick little bow here. It doesn't have to be fancy or neat. It looks kind of, you know, it's just supposed to look kind of rugged and just fun, homemade, you know. So let's finish tying our little bow. There we go. Now I'm just going to trim the end of this side. The other side looks pretty darn good. All right, so now it's just a matter of stamping out our little sentiment and adding that to the front of our little card. So let me put the little card aside for a moment. Now you are given in your kit several labels and tags that look like this. So first grab one of these that's just a straight, you know, normal rectangle. And then you're going to grab this image here. Let me, it's kind of hard to, can you see that there? It's just, let me find the stamp set. Where did I, there it is. It's this image right here on the stamp set. It kind of looks like a little barcode. And what we're going to do is we're going to ink this up in the soft suede. This will all make sense as this all comes together. And again, the directions are written out for you very well in the kit. So, you know, you don't have to really try very hard. It's super easy to put these cards together, and they're absolutely beautiful when they're finished. Okay, so now we've just created this kind of little lined look on this piece of little labels. So we can set that aside. And now we're going to grab one of our other labels to stamp our sentiment on. So I'm just going to pull this one out. It has sort of a tapered end that's a little bit of a C shape as opposed to the triangle shape that we're used to seeing. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the thank you. I'm going to use thank you for this little tag. So I'm going to ink up my sentiment with my soft suede again. And then just stamp it down in the middle of your tag as best you can. There we go. Looks cute. All right, so we're done with that. We are done with our stamping for now anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and close this little Stampin' spot up so I don't make a mess. Now what we want to do, you are given plenty of mini dimensionals in your kit. So we are going to put 3 dimensionals along the top of our little thank you banner. Peel the backings off there. And then go ahead and bring your little note card back over, and we're just going to center the thank you right sort of in the middle of our apple. You guys see that there? Now this lined image that we created, bring that over and stick some dimensionals along the bottom of that piece as well. And now just quickly peel the backings off. The designs that they come up with for our paper pumpkin are amazing. I just have to give a shout out to Stampin' Up! For that. I mean, these are designs that I would never ever come up with. So they really help me with my creativity as well. And of course, you can do whatever you want with the products that come in your box. You do not have to follow their instructions if you don't want to. And in fact, you'll have plenty of extra if you want to make extra projects. But I find that just following their instructions is very relaxing. I don't have to really think once I get the hang of it. And they're brilliant. So this is what this finished little card looks like. Let's bring over the ones that I did before coming on camera. They're a little bit better because I planned a little bit better, to be quite honest with you. And I just, sometimes you get on camera and things go weird. But just a little tip, as you can see on the one I did on camera, I messed up a little bit and I put the lines that go up a little too far over, so they're kind of covered by our vellum. It's really not a huge deal, but I do like this design better, so just keep an eye out for that. So this is what they look like all put together. And how sweet are these? I just think they're absolutely adorable. All right, and these are the little matching envelopes that go with the apples. So let's finish putting everything together. So I'm just gonna kind of gather up the cards and the envelopes, and we can set these aside for just a moment. And let's bring our basket back over. You are given in your kit plenty of different colors of tissue paper. Gosh, my mind went blank there for a minute. I'm just gonna grab 2 pieces of the red, and we are gonna deck out our little basket here with some tissue paper. So just stick this in, and then you can fiddle with it. I'm not going to fiddle with it too much on camera, simply because, you know, it takes time. But I did fiddle with the ones that I made prior to coming on camera, and I'll show you those again before I conclude this video. But I just kind of like to bend, or fold rather, the tissue paper kind of over the basket so it kind of hangs off a little bit. I just think it's really pretty to see that pop of color coming down. So I'm going to use the other paper as well that I pulled out. Again, you have plenty of this. You could use 3 sheets if you wanted to. And then, you know, again, you can fiddle with it to get it exactly how you want it. But I'm just going to leave it at that for now. You know, but just cute little design there for the inside of your basket there. All right, so now we have to create our little tag for our basket. So these also come in your kit, and they have different colors along the bottom. So for example, the blue one that I showed you at the beginning has the little blue at the bottom. So I just kind of coordinated the color of the tag with the color of whatever tissue paper I chose. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my little To From stamp that comes in the little stamp set, and I'll show you. It's this one right here. Okay, and then we're going to grab our little soft suede Stampin' Spot one more time. Ink this little sentiment up. Okay, close that ink pad, and then we just simply stamp this down in the middle of our tag and lift straight up. Okay, there you go, To and From. Now we're going to take a little bit more of this baker's twine, and we are going to put it through the hole at the top of the tag, and then just simply tie it around the little handle here of our basket. And we'll just make a little bow. So I'm just going to unspool some of this. And you can see I have made every card now and every basket that came in the kit, and I still have all of this white baker's twine left. So I think that's pretty cool. They really do give you more than you need, so you have extras for making alternative projects. So I'm just going to go ahead and tie just a simple little bow here, which I'll hold it up this way so you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Go ahead and actually cut more than I need here, but I'll trim it in just a moment. Okay, here's our bow. I'm going to pull it so it's a smaller bow, not quite so huge. All right, there we go. So now we can just trim the little ends. And now again, you can put whatever you like in your little basket. I'm just going to finish this one up by putting in the basket the little apple cards and envelopes that we made. Wouldn't this make, especially the apple, wouldn't this make a great back to school gift for the teacher, for your kid's teacher or something? I just think it's so sweet. So super cute, and who wouldn't like to receive this, right? I mean, I think it's darling. Okay, we'll put our handle up here, and there we go. So there's our little apple card set. Super, super cute. Again, here's the blueberry one that we did, and I showed you at the beginning of the video. Here is our strawberry one. And then I have a basket that is just plain with no cards in it, and it's just to show you could put anything you want in this little basket here, anything. What I was thinking might also be a cute teacher's gift would be to put some little, maybe Bath & Body Works antibacterial, the little mini ones in here, and give that to the teacher on back to school night or something. I thought that would be really cute as well. Okay guys, so that's it. That is this month's Paper Pumpkin. I hope that you enjoy this kit if you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, you might want to think about subscribing now, since there's that amazing promotion going on. 50% off your first box is a huge deal. That would make your first box less than $10. So that's a pretty good deal, and I have personally, everybody's different, I personally have never been disappointed with a Paper Pumpkin kit. Again, everybody's different and has different tastes, but I love them all. So hopefully you guys will too. I will have all the information on Paper Pumpkin on my blog. There'll be a link to my blog in the description box of this video below. And I thank you so much as always for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Thanks guys. Bye-bye.